It's a truly profoundly sacred time. It's a time of great connection. We've just completed a full 12-day cycle of Yule, running into the beginning of the next year of our lives. A time where we can make our affirmations, our plans, and get ourselves connected with the intentions that can bring us to the next leg of our journey, this incredible journey of life. The 12-day festival of Yule is something that used to be celebrated in the ancient times. It starts with the first day before solstice, celebrating the divine feminine, the mother, the grandmother, that genetic tree from whence we have all come, the sacred womb of the divine feminine. We follow this by looking at the solstice, the solar disk, creating wheels so that we can celebrate the joy of life, that stream of prana that comes in abundance flowing through the sun, that keeps us in a state of harmony so that we can see that which is above as it is reflected below. Then we get to that fundamental mistletoe. And the mistletoe is about the generation. It's about reaching into ourselves and finding that fertility, both in the physical plane that can bring about the family and the ancestral tree that we can plant into the ground before us, but also the spiritual, so that we're able to find the inner sacred ground where we can plant the seeds of enlightenment, of growth, and of harmony. We then move into that profound dear mother, great hunt consciousness, where there's an unbridled, unleashed presence of Odin, that transformative power between the auspices of life and death, where we're able to dance upon the proverbial song of life in the thrill of the hunt. Then, as we all know, Christmas comes Odin's Day, the day of family, the day of gifts, the day of the community, the day that brings us closer together, where we're able to share the gifts with each other. Bringing joy to another's heart is how we find the joy within our own heart. This leads to the natural expression of the evergreen. We bring these evergreen trees, plants, it's an ancient tradition, into our homes. We then celebrate what is represented by the evergreen. This is why people have a Christmas tree. And we are then able to embrace within ourselves that aspect which is eternal and which aligns us with the cosmic breath of life, keeps us in a state of perpetual renewal, what we call the forever consciousness. And it is after we've reached this point that we are ready to embrace the seventh day of the 12-day Yuletide, the day of wisdom, where we look deep within ourselves. Hecate, whichever aspect of wisdom you follow, seek that which is unknown in order to reveal that which is written within the heart, the sacred seal of life. And this wisdom then takes us in to a current that produces the abundance of joy, which brings us the gratefulness to be alive, and the gratefulness for all that we have. This takes us into that most powerful day of power, day of will, day of really looking at our challenges that we have overcome, that we are overcoming, that we plan to overcome, and embracing the power of thunder, the power of Thor, as was the ancient tradition. And we are then able to, through this personal power, reach into ourselves and find the reservoir of life. The next day comes the day of protection. This is a time for creating charms, for ensuring that the perimeters around your home are protected, that your family, your animals, your loved ones are safe. We can create all sorts of cosmic treasures on this day, protection amulets, dream catchers. And it comes on the day after wisdom, bearing in mind that wisdom is also a day of omens, a day that we can look into the proverbial fires of life and gain the insights, the predictions of the future. And so once we have culminated the wisdom and taken it to its natural conclusion, protection, we are ready to bring the light. This is the 11th day of the Yuletide. We thus light candles, firecrackers, and we celebrate. We bring about this incredible celebration of light and celebrate the Yule log. And thus we are ready for the final day. We are ringing the bells. We are getting the power and the energy that will bring us to the New Year's Eve, which is the 12th day of Yule, which is where we find ourselves. The day of aspirations, the day where we set our intentions, set the tone for the next year, get clarity and focus, and know exactly what it is that we're working towards. So there's a little taste and a flavor of the Yuletides. I'm sending you all love, peace, harmony, and blessings. And may your dreams come true. May you find that which in yourself that will bring to you that which is beyond you, that which is within you, that which is around you. For we never know our true potentials until we dig deep. We call this deep digging into ourselves the expression of dignity. So seek that which is true, for truth shall bring you to that honorable place where you're able to find the power of gratefulness that merges with the power of will, which is in a state of protection, which is celebrating the cosmic currents of life and takes you on that proverbial great hunt so that you're able to find the forces around you. You gather them to your hand and plot your course through life consciously, with awareness, with peace. So, yeah, those are my blessings to you this Yuletide. And realize that 2025 is going to be a very interesting year. I think we can expect powerful currents of change that we've been observing in this 2024 to actually start taking a concrete form. We're aware of the political circus that's running around, running amok, driving us up the wall, around the bend, down the garden path, leaving us like floating buoys out in the ocean of life, awaiting the next storm. However, the powers that be, they are running themselves against the proverbial wall, and they're pushing too hard. The mass is starting to smell the presence of teen spirit. They smell that something's off, that we're being gathered and treated like children. So recognize within yourself that you are connected to every other human being around you, and that the thoughts that you think and the feelings that you hold in your heart are what are going to imprint upon all the other people around you, and that you have this tremendous, incredible power flowing through you. The power of thought, the power of intention, the power of resurrection. For it is when we feel compassion, love, and harmony that this principle of resurrection comes to mind, and consciousness awakens like the flower of life, and we are able to see our place in the universe and recognize that we, as all other people, are reflections of one divine intelligence, one profound truth, sharing one beautiful world. This is the Bush Whisperer, sharing so much love with you. And yeah, take it easy. Don't forget to smile. Smiling really makes the whole world so much easier. Much love.